Could you talk about some basic job preparation tips for, and this doesn't necessarily have to be for people who are blind or visually impaired, but just job tips for being more assertive at a job interview for persons with disabilities.
How about if I talk about job tips that they should bring to the job fair? How about that? Since it will be an interview, does that sound good?
I like it.
And I just did a show on this, so I should be fresh in my mind. One of the things that you want to make sure that you do is you clean up your resume. Make sure that you don't have these cutesy email addresses like I love you or I'm cute.com. Please don't do that. Get a very business-like email address. Employers don't like the cuteness. They want someone that's dependable, and that does not show dependability. Make sure that your resume reflects everything that you've done, and that there are no spelling errors. And that it's up to date, and that you are prepared to explain any gaps in your resume or any gaps in employment that you may have. You should be truthful, but make sure it's positive truth. And let me explain that. That means that if you had some family problems, you don't have to tell the family problem. Just say, I was dealing with family issues, or I was looking for a job, or I was doing consulting, whatever you were doing in that period. But you want to make it as positive as possible. When people ask you to talk about yourself, please do not tell us about the number of children you have or if you've had a divorce lately. I'm sorry if you have, but we're not interested in that. Employers are interested in what you bring to the table to get the job done. We want to hire the most qualified and the best people. And in order to find that out, we need you to talk. So know that whenever you go to interview, whether it's our job fair or any other job fair, people are asking you that question to get you to talk so they can hear how you express yourself. We want to make sure that you dress professionally. Now, I used to tell people to dress as if you were going to church. But that's getting a little bit different. It's changing now. I used to be able to get away with that. So now
I say, be a little more specific.
That's right. I got to be specific. So now I say, be basic, be plain. Do not make sure your outfit does not out-talk you. And what that means is don't wear a loud outfit. You do not want employers to pay attention to what you're wearing. You want them to pay attention to what you're saying. And the only way you can do that is to make sure that you calm down your outfit. A plain blouse and skirt, a suit and jacket. Make sure your clothes fit well. Make sure you have on shoes that are comfortable. If your feet hurt, ladies, you know the answer to this. Everything hurts, and you will not give a good interview.
Yeah, you do not want to go limping into a job interview.
No, you do not. You want to walk in with confidence, and you want to walk in with the assurity that these people really and truly are going to be thankful that they hired you. And so those are the things we're looking for. Also, along with that, a friendly disposition, a smile, and be willing and be ready to ask questions. People want to hear that you're interested in what you're applying for.
I really like that you explained it that way, because that is the way that everybody should approach a job interview, not just a person with disabilities. So I don't know if you guys were expecting a different answer, but all the rules apply to everybody.
That's exactly right. And one more thing, make sure you research the website of the company.
Right.
Us, the Chicago Lighthouse, you don't have to memorize everything, but sometimes in an interview, someone will say something, and it may trigger something in your mind, and you can talk on it or you can expound on it, and that's a plus for you. So make sure you familiarize yourself with the websites if you can.
And another thing I'm going to throw in there, keep your politics to yourself.
There you go. Very good.
I don't care what's going on in the news. Keep your politics to yourself.
That's exactly right.
You don't know who you're talking to.
That's exactly right.